Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of the MineCrew FTV server. And what episode are we on? I don't even know what episode this is. I haven't even got caught up with my episodes. I still have a backlog. And so you guys have been noticing that. I've been uploading a lot more. And so yeah, I've just been spending some time getting caught up. Let me adjust my mic. So anyway, seems someone's given me a bunch of these wrath lamps. I already know who because he did it like when I was here. But Chip Gaming. Lighting by Chip Gaming Lightning Incorporation. So enjoy. So he put out a bunch of them because I guess he told me he made like a couple stacks of them. So he just kind of went around to people's houses and laid them out. So like over here, he gave Chris a bunch of them, and Chris ended up just saying like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of all my torches and just use those, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I don't know what has been changed. The server's been down for a few days, and because the host is a derp, and it was down for a few days, so I didn't get to FTP for a few days. I'm sad. Anyway, so one thing I noticed was with the matter fabricators, they were reverted. Actually, I don't even need 2 stacks. I just need 1. Oop. They were reverted back to their default GregTech state. And Ox, he says he changed the setting to make it easier, but I don't think it's really changed, even though he rebooted it too. But anyway, usually when you saw me put scrap in, the bar went down like, probably to here, and it used up the scrap, and I got maybe 1 or 2 UU matters. Here, wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. Here it goes down to 59. The bar is completely depleted. And then it sucks up your energy. And for me, I don't have a huge supply of energy. So, and that's what it did before Ox did the change too. So I don't think the change somehow went through, or maybe he edited the wrong file or somewhere, something. I don't know. But yeah, that's the change that somehow happened when the server went down and came back up. I guess somehow the config got rearranged on us. Nothing. There's not too much changes. I got another hybrid solar panel I made, so I got a little bit more power going in. And then over here, I got some plants. So up here is a Enderman spawner. So I could turn it on and spawn some, and they fall to their death down here. And so I had an idea, and I wanted to make a building for it, and this is where it's going to go. And this building is, I'm going to be making a bunch of Enderman faces, and that's going to be the walls. It's just a bunch of Enderman faces. And I already got the supplies for it. These are all warded stone blocks because I tried it with wool, and it didn't look that great. And when I did it with the warded stone blocks, it looked great. It was like, this was perfect. So I went ahead and got all the supplies I needed. And that's a lot of warded blocks. And the good news is it can't be torn down. So, I don't know. I guess if I wanted to protect my Enderman somehow, they can't get in. So, let's see. So yeah, I was actually already... Oh, I did not mean to... I was thinking it was going to go up here. Why do I still have the scrap on me? Get out of my inventory. So yeah, we're going to be making a bunch of Endermen. I don't know what I'm doing. But let me go ahead and pull up the screenshot. So I can know what to do. And let's go with that. Alright. I'll probably pull it up on my other monitor, so I have it to look at. Alright, so we're ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. So I like the textures of these. I don't know how they look like on other texture packs. I'd imagine they look fabulous. I'm just joking. But it's pretty. It looks really nice on default at least. So let's see. Let's get rid of the axe. I'm organizing. Okay. So it's ordered by the most I need to the least I need. I don't know why I did it that way, but I did. So the white blocks go right here where I have the woods laid out. They're going to be divided by the white blocks because I don't know, it looked kind of derpy just sticking the faces like directly next to each other, especially like how the eyes would line up with each other. It would look just derpy. So I went ahead and just was like, okay, we're gonna break it up with something. So I just went with white. Why not? Okay, there we go. And so let's see. I'm probably not gonna bore you guys too much with this unless I think of a story to talk about. So we go gray, and then we line it off with black and gray. Now see the texture of this? Look how good it looks. Looks fabulous, doesn't it? Okay, then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, followed by black. Actually, let's just get on top of it. That's what she said. But she did. Okay, so then we got gray, gray, and gray. So I'll just do one face. Is that it? I think this is that one layer, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. And then we go boom. Now this is the eyes. Boom. And got more gray in between. And then I know I'm being kind of silent. I'm like just looking over at the picture. Okay, and then black goes here, and it goes like this. And then black on the edges with gray. And this is our Enderman face. Like that. And I love it. It's just, I feel like because of the texture, it makes it feel like a wall. Like, because of how the texture looks, it makes it feel like this is a wall. And that's why I went with it, was just because of that texture. Like if I would have went with all wool, I don't know, it just wouldn't feel like a stone wall, you could say. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just continue this for all the other sides, and I will see you guys in a minute or a second, I guess. All right, so we're back. And, ooh, some more Nicolite. How much of that stuff do I have? Ooh, I have a lot. Might have to make it a extra dimensional for that soon. So, oh, not going over there. But, I don't have my jetpack either. Hold on. Okay, so the update. We got the walls done and the roof, and I put a little lamp in there to light up in here. And I already got a barrel with my golem that I had over there from the carrots. I'll make another one because this one I might make with perception, so I can move the barrel over here to this block so that it's facing outside. So when people come over, they'll be like, hey look, ender pearls. And I might do what Chris did with the glass. The warded glass in front of it so you can't actually take it, but you can see it. Even though they could just fly in and then take it. But, I don't know. It looks cool with the glass in front of it, though. Oh, excuse me. Having the hiccups. But, I ran out of black, so I just stuck glass in it. And one thing Chris pointed out was, like, it looks like the Enderman's mouth is open. But the funny thing is this is how the face is supposed to be. So it's kind of upside down, but you can't really notice too much. But yeah, Chris said it looks like the mouth is open, so I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. So I kind of kept with it because I was going to make more black, but then I derped and made more white on accident than black. And I just said, okay, never mind, screw it. Putting glass in. But, let's see. What do I do? So let's go ahead and turn on. Now I noticed one thing is that they sometimes might fall on the wall here and live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a small wall around up here. Just go maybe a few blocks down. Just to kind of align them, I guess you would say. Or I might do the Enderman way, like where you got like gaps in between, and then you just go all the way down. But anyway, I don't think they teleport during the day. No, because they got the cover above them. Anyway, we got the golem here. That picks him up. So he just kind of comes around, starts picking him up. Now the one thing that caused a problem, like I was gonna put this thing here, and the guy, this little guy, he has to put him in from the top. He can't put him in from the sides, which kind of was like a problem. I don't know if he could put it in from the bottom. That'd be interesting to test, but I don't know. I might test it in my like single player world or something, just to see how it does. But yep, he'll put in a stack at a time. That's one thing I'm wondering. Do these hold 64 stacks of whatever it is? Like, this is 16 items. So obviously it holds less than if it's 64 stacks, because these are only 16, not 64. So does it hold more stacks? Or will it just, any barrel just hold 64, and that's it? But I'm not exactly too sure. But yeah. This is my Enderman thing. Alright, welcome back. And since the last part I recorded, nothing too much has changed. Bleh. But I've been kind of going with the Miner Fab. I guess the changes were applied, and it is still a lot more than what it was before, which I'm fine with. It's just I have to work my way back up. But I made more solar panels. I don't know if that was on camera. If it was, then ignore that. And I showed you that. Nothing's changed over there, but we're shifting gears to something new. And that is this thing. It's called an XP turtle. Now obviously when you search in turtle, it does not actually show up in the NEI. But it was added in the newest update, and we're on the Minecraft pack, so it's not any NEI, but it was added in the game. Because like I said, if I hover over these, you got mining, wireless mining, turtle, wireless turtle, crafty turtle, melee turtle, digging turtle, mining turtle, felling turtle, whatever it is, farming turtle, teleporter. Wait, what? There's turtle teleporters? That is cool. But anyway, basically to make an XP turtle in your crafting thing, you basically take the turtle, let's just say this is a normal turtle, like a basic turtle like this, and you put an enchantment table right next to it, and you get the XP turtle. I also have a tier 5 wither skeleton spawner, which I went ahead and went into the nether and got for the XP purpose. But for anybody who follows Reddit, you guys know that there was a post, I have it up here on my other screen. There was a post of a Tim the Enchanter version 1.0. Basically what he does is he collects enchants, or collects experience, and he basically enchants books. So basically what it is you got a barrel on top of the turtle full of books, and he'll pull it from the barrel and enchant the book and send it to the chest below him. And then in that chest you can hook up a transposer to a timer and suck the books out and sort them out. So the idea I have is, I don't know where I want to put it. I'm thinking somewhere along this side here, which there's dirt up there that'll get exposed from it, but well, actually I don't know if I need to go that high. It doesn't need to be a very well, I don't know. But yeah, the dirt does come down, and then we'll have some water exposed. Yeah, whoa. Okay. So yeah. So I want to make a library where this stuff can be all sorted into barrels, and I want it to look like a library. Was what the idea I have in mind. And obviously, using the XP I get from these, enchant the books, sort them into their spots, and then, you know, just let it go. Like, you know, maybe like every few nights I'll let it just go for a while, or maybe while I'm on, I'll just kind of let it go, and just, like I said, just enchant a bunch of books. And then whenever I need enchantments, I have it, because it will be enchanting tons of books. And then, you know, like I said, I just be like, okay, I want this enchantment. And I'll go in here. GG. And I'll grab it. Like, I want Unbreaking. I'll have a barrel full of Unbreaking books. And I'll just be like, boop, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Nope, not referencing that. Even though I already did. But yeah. So I'm thinking this way. Because, oh, didn't mean to sprint there. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do. I was thinking, like, having a doorway here that you go in and turn, like, into a library. But then I'm also thinking, I don't know. It'd be cool to have it here, because then I can make it look like an entrance to a library. And then you'll walk in, and then you'll have all the library stuff there. Which I think would work pretty good. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get a turtle set up. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Ooh, one thing I want to know. I'm not too far into computer craft. Excuse me. But I don't know how you make a monitor. Is this just it? Okay. And it looks like he has advanced because they look like they're yellow. I'm going off the picture. Okay, so that's it? And you get 4 of them? I think you need 6 of them. Or no, I think you need only 4 of them. I think. It's kind of hard to... I think you need 3 by 2. It's so hard to tell with the textures. So I think I'll just go by a 3 by 2. Because I'm looking and I see like 3 heads in a row. So yeah, I think it's a 3 by 2. So I'll go ahead and actually make that right now. So you need 8. So I need 16. 16 gold. 16 gold. And we'll go ahead and cook that up. What else did you need? You needed glass pane? Yes. Which I have in here. In here. Okay. Got a gold. And I don't know how to get these to work either, so I'm probably not going to record the part of this, or like when I try to figure it out, because I bet it's going to look weird. Okay, so they auto-connect and boom, you got a screen. But the question is, okay, so he has the turtle right next to it. So then he has like the turtle here. And I don't know if it's the XP one. I'd imagine it is. It's hard. Yeah, it is. So you got the XP one here. Now the question is does he have like a an attack turtle over here? Because from my understanding, these don't hit. They're just there to kind of collect the XP and stuff. So I'd imagine you'd have the XP here and the attack turtle here, and then maybe have storage for all the drops, which I'll probably just get rid of because I don't really need the swords or the bones or the coal or any. Well, maybe I got enough coal, but I might save the coal, but everything else I might just throw away except the heads. I don't know, I got tons of heads. So I think that's it. Like I said, you got, let me see if I can demonstrate this. I can't, I don't know. Like I said, you got the XP turtle in this spot here, and then right above it on on the side of this block, he has a barrel full of just blank books. And the XP turtle will suck it from above, take a book, enchant it, and then there's a chest below him. And then he puts the books in there. Right? Yeah. So he enchants it. He doesn't need an enchantment table next to him because he has it in him. Because I used an enchantment table to make him. So he has he just does it right there. Okay. So I think that's about it. He doesn't really say much about like an attack turtle. I know he kind of tried to explain it like what exactly is all there. Let me see if I could find his post. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna update you guys. Actually, I'm just gonna stop here and dig out the area and update you guys here in a second. So BRB. All right. So quick update. Basically, there is a such way to make an XP melee turtle, which basically, like I said, he's melee and he can collect the XP. So he's not. I don't need a XP turtle and a melee turtle. Basically, it's all in one. So I just need to have this guy here, have them drop here, and then he'll hit them and collect their XP. So I kind of want to just update you guys on that, so you guys aren't just like, oh my god, you can make a an XP melee turtle. I kind of figured that when I read the Reddit. People mentioned that in the comments. So yeah. So I'm back, and we got the spawner going. It looks like a skeleton, but it's actually withers. And before I actually let them go, I'll show you guys the setup. It's a poor setup, but this is the guy. He's got the program running, and I renamed it to Auto Enchanter version 1.0, and then this is just all the info.
Yay!
But basically, how it works is you put a barrel on top full of books. He'll suck it out, use the book, enchant it, and then stick it in a chest below him. And I also put water in the back so that skeletons actually get pushed towards him because they were stuck in the back, not getting hit. So I want to test it out and see if it works. So we're gonna get it to level 30.
Do it.
I am.
Well.
You guys are like looking at the screen like, what's going on? Nothing's changing.
Exactly what I'm doing.
You're not even here.
Oh yeah.
Or is he?
Okay, why is it not updating? Is it doing something?
Got to turn on the fluidity bob.
Oh, there it goes. So it's level 5.
Oh, once it dumps the items out of it, that's when it updated. So once it dumps the items out.
I might have to put a filter on that so it'll get those items out. I guess it's on like a kind of like a cooldown timer before it actually updates.
GG.
Level 12. Did it dump its stuff out? Yep. It's taking forever.
There's some really cool stuff in this chest.
Why'd you do that?
Well, that was the thing.
Well, it wasn't.
I didn't do that.
Well, I'm taking this stuff.
I don't even have sticks on me.
I'm just like impatiently waiting. It's like halfway there now.
How can they stop
Toby.
spawning? Oh.
What?
You're drunk.
Oh, Toby, you might have a problem. Come up here real quick.
What? Are they getting
Okay.
through that little hole?
No, they're not. There's like 10 of them trying to just like fit through that little hole.
Well, get out of the way before I throw you in there.
Oh.
Hurry up, get out, because
Stay
I'm
with
sealing
us.
it. Well, they're supposed to go down the hole is the problem.
Okay, Toby. Okay, Toby, I can't get out.
Well, that's your fault for going in.
I'm out.
Starboy, get out. Before I lock you in. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to... They need to go down the one hole.
Let's put some pistons.
Well, I guess they'll kind of just slowly start falling right now. Because I turned it off.
Yeah, they seem to like go through the water, if you know what I mean. Fight through the water.
Well, I don't know what to do exactly. Why is there bees in here?
Why would there not be bees in there?
I didn't have any bees on me that time. I was probably started that time.
I don't even have a scoop. I'm not the bee expert here. Chris.
Why would I bring my bees to Toby's house?
Why wouldn't you?
That's true.
Toby
Yeah,
could
what if
be
you wanted to
feeling
show off your
alone.
bees?
What?
If,
Like when we were
what if you want
little,
to show you
we
off your
trade
bees,
Pokemon
eh?
cards.
Pokemon card.
Go to school, show off your Pokemon cards.
Turned off, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to let... I don't know if they all fell down now.
Check. Yeah, they're gone.
Alright. I'll have to figure a better way out. Like, when I read the wiki, he said that's how he had it set up. He said he set up a 9x9 area and just did a water leading into a 1x1 hole.
Give up and go back to normal Minecraft.
It's just like, I'm getting patient, waiting for it to get to level 30. Oh, it's 25 now. This is taking forever. Hey H, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the Mushator, whatever it's called.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to keep him as a gift.
Hey, it's a Mushator. His name is a Mushator.
You're a Mushator.
No, I'm
All
not.
this people.
No,
You're a Mushatard.
I have
You
a
wanna
feeling
think
they're
about
backed
that,
up now.
Chris? Yeah? Yeah?
Haha.
Damn it, the heater's turning on.
Feel like you can't get through, Starboy. Ah.
Yeah. I have an idea.
Oh, found him.
Nice. Oh, it enchanted something.
What? The actually enchant the book?
Yeah, on Breaking 3.
Oh, nice.
That's a good book.
It is. It's one of those quality books. Where does it
No,
put it?
aggro.
Does
Oh,
it just put
he's
it in the
aggro.
chest?
Oh.
It's in the turtle right now.
Oh, okay.
And I guess he grabbed some books too.
Ooh. You might want to watch out though when he starts tossing stuff on the floor. You don't want that to be tossed out.
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, when he tosses them out. No, I guess he didn't toss them out. No, the books are still in there. So I think
That's cool.
what happens is he keeps the one book there, and then when he enchants the next one, he'll throw this book out. And then he'll have the other book in there. So now it's just kind of a waiting game, but yeah.